Immunizations are important to me because they save lives and it's scientific and factual based.
I'm passionate about serving the community and the children and getting out there and getting the word out that immunizations are important to them and their lives.
Sure. There was one time I was actually working in Michigan. There was a child that came in for immunizations and for a wellness visit. He was 2 months old. And when I examined him at first, I was checking his temperature and checking him over to see if he was well enough to get his immunizations that day. And unfortunately, I noticed that his color was very pale. And when he cried, he didn't make any noise. So immediately I was alerted to that, and I discussed that with the mother, and she was also concerned. So we ended up calling the pediatrician. He ended up needing a heart transplant. So that's something that I kind of caught. He had been at home for those 2 months and had this heart defect, and his mother really never, not that she was a bad mother, she was very good to him, but she just never realized that there was anything wrong. It was her first child. But within a minute of seeing that child, I knew there was something very wrong. So that made me feel like my job and what I've done, even the hardships I've gone through with school and being a nurse, it's all worth it.
I have been on this quest for I think about my entire nursing career, which has been 44 years, but specifically in the last 12 years working with a coalition and having it evolve into a freestanding Immunize Nevada has been a really exciting journey. But what makes it important are the children's lives that we have a direct impact on and change. And I think so often healthcare can focus on illness, and working with immunizations, we really are focusing on wellness and prevention. And because Nevada has been so challenged in having poor immunization numbers, it really is satisfying and gives you a sense of value to participate in immunizing Nevada's children. Superheroes, to me, are always the good guys. Superheroes are the good guys. I know some superheroes can be a little questionable, but in my mind, a superhero is a good guy.
Immunizations are very important because they help to decrease the likelihood of infectious disease to spread across our communities, reducing the death toll and reducing severe illnesses that lead to different things like deformities and long-term health effects. It is very important that people in Nevada are receiving their immunizations, every immunization that is available to them, so that they can prevent that and keep our children healthy and our elderly healthy, as well as our workforce healthy.
My hero is General Norman Schwarzkopf, and I'm retired military myself, Air Force Reserves, and I was in the desert with General Schwarzkopf. I admire him because I found him to be an incredible leader. I appreciated very much his straightforward approach, his communication, those who followed him loved him and supported him, and he accomplished great things, not only in the desert, but in his military career.
Oh gosh, immunizations to me are the cornerstone, the foundation of public health. It gives kids a good start in life. It keeps young children, teens, adolescents, the elderly all healthy from vaccine preventable diseases. And it's what it means to me is I was a pediatric nurse quite a while ago, and I remember taking care of a very small child on a ventilator because the child had Haemophilus influenza type B, and the parents didn't do anything wrong. The only thing that they were guilty of is they had a child who was born before the vaccine was available for that age range, and so this child had profound deficits after having the disease. So I've seen it firsthand what happens, and I thought, gosh, anything I can do to help prevent that is so worthwhile.
Probably one of my favorite heroes is Maya Angelou. She has an amazing capacity for having survived a lot of things in her life, and she has an amazing gift for conveying that through her words and through her writing.
Las vacunas son importantes porque protegen a los niños de las enfermedades, y creo que esto es relevante para que todos nuestros estudiantes, nuestros niños vayan a las escuelas protegidos y eviten contagios hacia sus compañeros en la escuela.
To me, immunizations are critical. They're so important to prevent disease in our community, as well as our facility, our employees, our physicians, our volunteers.
My mother's brother was 9 months old when he became infected with the measles. One of his older brothers or sisters brought the measles home from school, and he unfortunately died at the age of 9 months in my grandmother's arms. And mothers should not have to suffer and watch their children suffer from vaccine preventable diseases. Today, measles is totally preventable.
I think what makes a hero is someone that believes in something greater than themselves that benefits all of mankind and is willing to put their life on the line or their time on the line to serve others and to protect them. I think I would like to be Superman but have no kryptonite issues, so that I could leap over tall buildings and take vaccine to every community in Nevada and across the nation, and that I could speed around the country immunizing people and keeping them healthy and safe.
It's important to me personally because I care very much about children and about the public in general, and I think it's very important for us as individuals to have that civic duty and that community involvement and to care in general about our public. So everybody being immunized is important for everybody.
Immunizations are very important to me, and they have always been very important to me. Even before I had children, immunizations were important because I was an emergency department nurse, and I would see children come in who had not been immunized and who were very, very ill. Some of those children died because they hadn't been immunized. So it's really important to me. Preventative health and immunizations go hand in hand, and it is so important for everyone, not only our toddlers, but for our adults to be immunized.
So for me, immunizations are important and personal. One, because my great-grandfather died from flu in the pandemic of 1918, and back then there weren't vaccines available, but there are now. And when you think about the fact that we can prevent disease through a simple shot, that's incredibly amazing and important for our public health and our communities.